Contribution area to soap, go for broke. I love this logo. I love this brand. It's the Family Tree brand. I think it's a skateboarder. I think it's a skateboarder brand. I'm not sure. It could be wrong. It could be I don't think it's a snowboarding brand. Anyway, it's my kids' cup, and I love it because I love the family tree. It reminds me that we need to take care of our family first, and that we're here to take care of the people that we love and care about, as well as ourselves, as we show up in the world and are working toward making the world a better place. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, day 1630 of documenting my online journey. Prior to this, I documented my journey. I had a blog, and I had the newsletters over the years, and I shared information. I've written some books, and in 2017, I left the online corporate world. I left the corporate world in actually 2004, 2003, 2004. After 25 years in corporate America and running businesses on the side, I decided I was just going to hop into my businesses on the side and go. I had learned enough in corporate America that I could apply that in my offline businesses and just do that. Now, this was all, the internet was pretty new back then. I really hadn't done much on the internet, but following my divorce in 2017, I hopped online and decided I was old enough to retire, but I didn't really want to retire, and it was a huge opportunity for me to jump in and learn about different industries, a whole different way of doing business and approaching the world. And so I came online and started doing things, and like so many others, got distracted, went down a lot of different roads that led to nowhere, or that endless learning loop where you see something and then you have to learn about it, and then you think you need this to be successful, so you learn about that, and you just keep going round and round learning, but not necessarily getting the results that you want. Now, I applied the stuff I learned, but I still didn't get the results I wanted initially because I was piecemealing things. And so I took a hard break and said, okay, this isn't working. What do I need to do? What can I apply from the offline world to the online world, and the online world to the offline world, to get the success that I want to see in the world? So did that, and I share that, and I document my journey for personal reasons, and I've shared that in past podcast episodes or video episodes, why I do it. And part of it is because my vision is a huge challenge these days, and as it gets worse, I have to find creative ways to continue to do what I want to do without doing things the way that other people do, the normal way. I was never very normal anyway, so I'm okay with that. So today I shared 2 pieces of content for the Supersize Your Business group. Our idiom today, that is a contribution related idiom, was go for broke. And go for broke is I think it's a great idea, a great philosophy, a great strategy to have that. It just, to me, means go all in. Commit to the things that you're going to do. Do the things you say you're going to do, and actually commit 100% to getting the result that you want. Now, how you get that result will depend on all the other outside forces that come into play in our lives and in the world. But once we commit to know what we want, nothing will deter us from getting that and going for that. If we go for broke, commit to it. It doesn't mean we have to lose everything and put everything into something. A lot of people say, you burn the bridges, no plan B, commit to something. Well, if you have to burn the bridges to get yourself to commit to something and do it, then you might have to do that, and you might have to go for broke and risk losing everything. But I guess I've been there, done that, lost everything multiple times, and then regained it. So you can, I believe firmly in, I'm going for broke, I'm committing to something, but I also know that I can have a plan B and still commit to the thing that I want and go all into it. Wasn't always that way. When I was younger, I would go for broke. I went for broke in my relationships. I went for broke in my jobs and the jobs that I went after and the industries that I worked in. I went for broke when it came to starting and running different businesses. And sometimes they were epic successes, and other times they were epic failures, and I fell flat on my face and actually broke the bank. I haven't never gone bankrupt, but I have lost a whole lot of money before. So that was our idiom for Supersize Your Business. Annual challenge today, our BU 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that improves us, is about deciding what area of contribution. We're using the life framework to go through the challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. And this month, the month of July, we're focusing on contribution. And to me, contribution is, how do we show up in the world? How do we interact with the rest of the world? How do we make the world a better place? And so we talked about picking one area from that to apply the soap framework too, because starting tomorrow we are going to jump right into the S. So if we're going to change and improve and apply the soap framework process to something in an area, we need to pick what that area is. We can't say, I'm just going to soap the entire contribution area. And we can use and do it for the whole area, but what I want us to do as we're going through the challenge each month is to pick a specific thing, because if we prove to ourselves that we can have an impact on a specific thing, then we know we can use it for anything, right? And we can use the SOAP framework for anything. And we're proving it in this challenge. We've proven it, dozens of times previously in the Get Up and Go challenge we did for 2 years. So it's an automatic process that allows us to deal with changes and challenges automatically in the best way possible for us, because we install the process in our subconscious. So everything that comes up, we automatically run through the SOAP framework. I do that now with everything. I don't even think about it consciously unless I'm doing the challenge or it's something really important that I need to make a decision or a choice about, or an area that I really want to make the best decision possible for me. Then I will pull up in my conscious mind and I will consciously walk through the SOAP framework like we're going to do over the next 4 days. So today we're just picking what area are we going to work on. And I don't know yet. I'm going to go throughout my day, recommend it to everybody else, and see what comes up for me. Where do I want to see myself improve in terms of how I contribute, how I make the world a better place? Because I think contribution is all about making the world a better place, not just surviving and getting by. Monday, I love Mondays. I don't know about you, but I used to go outside and scream every Monday that I feel awesome, and then I would spin around and do a little video of it. I did that for about, a year or two, and then I thought, okay, well, this is getting silly. I'm going to stop doing that. And I moved from out in the country where I could do whatever I wanted and scream, and the neighbors didn't really care, to I live in the city now. And in the city, I think if I went out and yelled and screamed and spun around and said, I feel awesome, someone would probably call 911 and they would take me away in the little white coats, which, I've been accused of needing to be taken away in little white coats before on occasion, which always makes me snicker, because I'm sure I'm eccentric and crazy in some ways, but no more so than anyone else, right? So if I can help you in any way today, please ask, hit me up and ask. Lots of family stuff coming up this week. So granddaughter time, niece and nephews from now New Mexico time. They're coming up to stay for a few days, and so I'd like to get all the my grandkids together with my sister's grandkids, because I think they should know each other. We've got a wedding coming up this fall, and we're going to hopefully all be there. I'm going to try to get us all there, and we'll have an awesome time. We're staying in this beautiful compound, and it's just going to be so fun. Anyway, if I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day.